Greetings and salutations, family. It's Dr. Eric D. Harris, PhD, here with you once again today. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join me. It is greatly appreciated. Today we're going to get into you can't miss what's yours. You can only meet it unprepared. These two lines sound like a riddle, very Orwellian or Aristotle-like or Plato-like or St. Augustine. I can go on and on and on. But they're actually a powerful reminder that the life that you're meant to live is already inside you. The only thing standing between you and that destiny is preparation, or more precisely, the lack thereof it. When we stop watching or waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan or the perfect sense of alignment, we discover that abundance isn't something that we chase. It is the echo of the life lived in alignment with our true self, our inner self, those goals, objectives, those aspirations, and also those dreams that we host. So we must start with alignment. So we must make alignment our first priority. Clarify your core values, your goals, and write those things down, those principles that define you, and those decisions. Echo these. And when you echo those, there's a sensibility of levity, of balance, and also alignment. So we must set them and make them intentional in that process instead of these ceremonial vague wishes that we make. I want this, or I want that, or this or that. We have to create a space where these things work, and we have to make them pronounced and do the work to make them come to fruition through habit, and also by nurturing those things and giving them time in that process. So recognizing abundance as an echo. Abundance is not a goal. So we must shift from getting into the space of receiving. When you stop forcing the space of outcomes, you allow the natural reverberations and the frequencies of your work, of your love, of your patience, of your resilience, of your understanding and energy to return in kind to you in many instances. So we must celebrate that, celebrate those small wins, and understand that abundance will resonate with us when we begin to practice that sense of gratitude and engaging in the process of honoring those things that we are indeed proud of and respectable for. So cleaning that space both mentally, physically, and also emotionally is also key. And sharpening our standard, raising the bar in terms of everything that we do. How do we define excellence? What does that excellence look like for us? What do we look for? What are we sketching in detail, in impact, in quality, in quantity? And creating a standard checklist is also key. So remember, before finishing a task, make a quick list. Is this aligned? Does this tie to those particular core values? And are we committed to a continuous space of learning to make those things in practice and experimentation bolster and become better? Let's take a look at receiving what has already been sent or what we have encountered. We must adopt that receiving mindset instead of I need X. Make things a little more subtle. And when you're able to do that, it aligns with the subconscious, thus preparing you through the works, through the habits to be successful. So let's take a look at this. You're not chasing, or we're not chasing something that's out there. We're simply preparing to meet the brilliance that is already inside you. So when you clean the clutter and sharpen the standards that you have for yourselves, and they align with the actions and the true values and the principles and the base of the values that you have, abundance stops being or becoming a very distant dream or activity, and it becomes an echo of a life lived in a harmonious fashion. Take each and every step every day. Choose a bullet, choose a checklist, fill a draft or a shift. The universe can definitely assist you in that process. So where are you headed? Are you in a space to receive? Walk the path of abundance and share that with others. And remember, you're walking that path, and be prepared. And when you're prepared, you are totally unstoppable. Dr. Eric D. Harris, PhD. Be well. Peace.